So Stefan chooses A minor and D minor. That's start her up. She purrs like a kitten. She makes the 211 look old and ridden. She's small, packed and peppered. She laps St. Anne's like a record. And every time she zooms by, the Skrank boys, they yell her name and they feel high. 212, that's our bus. 212, serving us. White painted metal, warrior of the night, showing all the passengers the way to the Kushtar light. Don't worry, my sweet prince, you're 212 and every day you get your rinse. The town is safe, my sweet son. The 212 and you get the job done. 212, that's our bus. 212, serving us. 212. Here's your song, Stefan, until Frankie calls. Hello, Frankie MacDonald. How are you today? Frankie. Oh, I can't hear you. Is your volume muted? This is good old Skype here again. We just finished our song, The Jam of the Day. We have Frankie MacDonald live with us, but we can't hear Frankie. I'll check my side too, Frankie. Let's see if the cords are working. Oh, wait, I can hear you. 1 second. Just hold on. Frankie, are you there?
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Testing 1 2 3 testing. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only live from Sydney, Nova Scotia, Frankie MacDonald. How you doing today, Frankie?
I'm doing great so far. Did you hear about that? That's going to really hot outside the southern states right now. Where Trey came from Houston, Texas right now, bringing so much hot weather where he's at, bringing extremely hot weather, bringing a lot of thunderstorms all across Kentucky and Missouri. St. Louis had so much rain, it was really bad there. Brought a major flood in St. Louis, Missouri. It was so bad there, bringing a lot of rain in Kansas, parts of Oklahoma, and parts of Arkansas, Kentucky, and all these places.
Thank you for that
Maryland.
Update, Frankie. It's extremely hot over here. We've been having a heat wave. How about you?
Most of the humidity is gone in my area. A couple of days ago, it was so humid there. In the Pacific, the border northwest where Joey only is, they're bringing extremely hot weather interior British Columbia and bringing so hot weather and temperatures up to 120 possible up in northern Oregon and southern Washington. It was so hot there, causing a lot of fires in Pacific Northwest right now.
It's awful, eh? The forest fires are burning down people's homes. Imagine losing everything. It's not
They're
good.
burning so much dry, dusty air traveling all the way from Sahara Desert all the way to Caribbean because it's so stormy in Sahara Desert, driving all the dry, dusty air all the way from West Coast Africa to Caribbean. There's a tropical storm, Frank, in the Pacific right now. It's going to become a hurricane, and 7.3 magnitude earthquake just struck north central Philippines.
7.3, that's pretty strong. Have there been any other earthquakes lately?
5 fatalities reported in the Philippines.
That's not good at all. What's happening with weather and everything around the world? What's it all attached to?
They're getting a lot of heat waves in Europe and things like this lately, causing dust storms in parts of small town Arizona that are close to Gary and Dino.
I heard in England they had like 40 degrees, 45 degrees, and houses were burning down. Homes.
And they're bringing so much rain in. They're bringing a lot of rain in. And it's so dry, dusty air. Close to where Gary Dino is right now. And did you hear about that? They're banning Russians off the space station at the end of 2024.
So at least they have a few years to come off. So Russia's not getting along with anyone. Putin isn't getting along with anyone, is he?
No, in Antarctic research stations, that's another thing.
What's happening in the research stations, Frankie?
They might have to get Russia at a Sopot station.
So we have Stefan in Slovakia here, if you want to say hi to him.
Stefan, I'm doing good so far. I'll say hi to Robin Slim as well. And I'll say hi to Eddie from the ham radio.
My telephone just got a call from you, so it's that delayed. I guess Skype still has problems. What have you been doing with your time these days, Frankie? What have you been up to?
Going for a walk down the boardwalk, sing karaoke on Wednesday and Saturdays, things like this.
And this is the official return of Frankie MacDonald on the Bass Guy Show every Wednesday at 1:30 Montreal time, 2:30 Nova Scotia time.
Yeah, what happens is somebody turns to hosting a nightclub. One day that means when the guy comes home, say, there's a bouncer at the door.
Be like, what's all that noise? Knock on the door. Sir, are you the owner of this house?
Yes.
Is this a residential area or a commercial area?
Residential.
Do you have a license to have a bar in your house? No, well, you put your hands behind your back. You're coming with me. And the guy goes to jail.
When a guy wakes up the next morning, he'll say, Mom, what happened?
Yeah, the son goes, Mom, where's Dad? Dad's in jail because he turned your house into a nightclub. He took the family credit card and he spent everything at Home Depot. He got paint and disco balls and sound system, and he spent all of your money for university.
And bartenders and things like this.
To pay the staff and the bartenders and trying to pay the police off. And he goes, son, I have something to tell you. Your father and I are getting a divorce.
How much cleanup they gotta do?
You gotta do a whole bunch of cleanup, and the son and the mom have to clean everything up. and they have no more money, so they have to sell all. It's an awful joke, Frankie. It's such bad news for the son
That
and the
means
mother.
who would have. That means, and if somebody turned to host in a mental institution, what does that mean?
That's not good at all, too. You can't just turn your house into that.
They say, is this the residential or institutional properties as residential?
Because you're under arrest. What happens if someone drives a monster truck on my street? You told me that.
That means he's going to mental hospital.
Frankie, what's the weather going to be like in my area this weekend?
And it's supposed to, and so is Robert Slim's area too.
Yeah, in Eastern America and Canada. Is it going to be hot, raining? What do you think? It's been really hot consistently. I heard in Czech Republic there's fires going on as well. In Stefan's area, they broke the record in Slovakia for over 30 days of over 30 degrees.
It's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be 29 with the humidex Saturday with change to light showers. Then it's going to be warm and hot in Montreal on Sunday,
Wow.
and Monday is the holiday in my area.
And you can see me now, eh, for the first time, Frankie?
What?
You can see me now for the first time.
Yes.
I came to meet you, didn't I, Frankie?
At my book signing in June 2018.
And I went to the Whitney, it was the Whitney Pier Youth Club that you used to go to?
Yes. He went to the Pizza Zone, now Scott's dead.
Yeah, Scott has passed away. That's too bad. He was a really, really nice guy. It's really sad when that happens, isn't it?
Monica Boyle got a new puppy in Bonaventure, Quebec.
Okay, what's the puppy's name? How are your...
It's a Keyshawn breed.
Okay. And how are your dogs doing?
They're doing great so far. And Monica's dog, Moretta, that's Monica's new dog.
Awesome. Scarlet the cat still sticks around, but he's a bit stressed out. All the cats and dogs here are stressed.
Did you hear about that? Up in some places in even Russia, when the people over in Russia, when the guy's walking down the street, they don't make eye contact or nothing.
Some places people aren't friendly, and other places people are friendly. I think it's the same all over the world. It depends where you are. I remember living in
Russia,
Scotland.
people don't make eye contact or nothing.
In Scotland, everyone says hi to each other, but when you go to the city, there's too many people, so people just keep their personal space a little bit bigger.
What about Russia? They don't, even out in the country, even out in the rural area, people don't make eye contact or nothing.
I don't know. I used to live in Poland. It was pretty friendly there. Well, it was
Over in
mixed.
Russia, people don't make eye contact or nothing, even out in the countryside. In China, in the countryside too.
What do you think's going to happen with this whole Russia thing, Frankie?
It's going to get worse.
That's not good news at all. Remember, he came on TV and threatened to, like Mike Myers did, $1 million. He threatened to do something that we've never seen before. That was pretty scary.
If Putin presses a big red button, what does that mean?
It means it's curtains for all of us.
What does that mean?
Means it's not good news at all. The cockroaches would survive, and some insects will survive, and they'll come back, and the world will be ruled by insects.
World will be dead.
Not good news at all. Would you like to go to space, Frankie?
Yes.
What would you do? Would you go up with one of Elon Musk's ships if you had enough money?
Yeah. Then it'll go to another planet, Titan, Saturn's moon Titan.
Wow, well, crazy times we live in. The temperature is really hot here. It usually is this time of year, but all over the world it's been really, really hot and people are suffering. What can people do to cope better in the hot, hot weather?
Reduce burning fossil fuels all over the world, especially dictatorship countries and communist countries.
How are your videos and your YouTube channel doing? What have you been up
Doing
to?
good so far.
What kind of stuff have you been doing lately?
I got my earthquake prediction right for Philippines. I did a video back in December 2021. I got my prediction right.
So are you still doing comedy videos or mostly
Yes.
weather? Okay,
I'm
you're
still
doing...
doing comedy videos.
And on TikTok, how many followers do you have?
649,000 followers.
How many views do your videos have?
A lot. A lot of people are leaving TikTok. Sometimes the followers go down because too many clowns and trolls.
Too many clowns and trolls, entitlement ruling the world.
Like the teenagers, they took over Instagram, Facebook, and too many clowns and trolls like Dylan Eastwood, Owen Williams, Tom Metcalfe, and the other guy, fourth guy in UK.
When we were kids, Frankie, if we wanted to watch a video or music or something, we'd have to cut a lawn or collect beer bottles, then get money and take the bus into the city, buy something, and come back, and it would take a whole day. Now you just click a button and you just go beep. Where's the button sound? Just gonna check my database here. So let's see how
some of those places in Nunavut, they're not very friendly. That's Olivier told me that.
I wanted to ask you a computer question, Frankie. My computer, my CPU's at 50 degrees. Is that okay?
50 degrees right now.
Because of the processors running the cameras and everything, it gets a bit hot. But so that's why I'm looking forward to winter. I like when it's cold. You can open the window a bit and you can cool down. I don't like when it's hot all the time. I like all weather, but not too extreme.
Climate change are melting the ice in Antarctica and Arctic.
Stefan in Slovakia is on the wall here. He's in the chat room. He says, I've heard that Instagram wants to be like TikTok.
Yeah.
All the
that
apps.
Mark Zuckerberg wants to control it. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg's getting even more powerful all the time now.
Yeah. All these apps want you to keep touching buttons and keep scrolling and keep being engaged. It's like gambling, like addictive endorphins. I left all my social media, and now I do this on my own, so... It's still fun, though. I still like computers and stuff. I know you love computers.
Robin Slim is still on social media.
How's your laptop doing, Stefan?
Great so far.
Frankie, I mean.
Yes, and what about Robin Slim? They did their last show on May 25th.
Yeah, how many years were you on their show, Frankie?
A lot of years.
Any advice for people around the world struggling through weather and war and coronavirus? What do you do during these stressful times?
Monkeypox, that's another thing.
So how do we chill out? What do we do to relax?
They have to go into worldwide lockdown.
Okay. But I'm asking, what can people do to try and make things better?
Reduce burden of fossil fuels.
I think it's amazing advice, Frankie. Would you want to give...
I got major news for you. Did you hear about that? I got news for you. And then during what happens in the monkeypox vaccine, you have to get the sergeant outside drugstore door trying to get a monkeypox vaccine. They have the military in a helicopter.
Hey, should I post my coronavirus blues video I made with you on my Patreon wall?
Yes.
Frankie and I made a song together. Right now it's on unlisted, I think, but we made a song.
What about the Bass Guy road trip? What about Monica and I?
Yeah, I posted that on the Patreon wall. So if people want to join the Patreon, it's like 15 cents a day. It's like $5 a month, 5 Canadian bucks. It's not a lot of money, but what it does is it helps me run the show and pay for the internet and things like that.
Yes.
So you can join on patreon.com/bassguyshow, but only Patreons are watching, so I don't have to worry about trolls. I don't have to worry about advertising.
Joey only could be the new Patreon on your show.
Well, you can ask him. That would be cool. So, Frankie, can you give us a weather roundup before you go today?
Right now, over in England, they're getting some more warm weather in England right now. They're getting lots of snow in the interior New Zealand right now. They're going to bring lots of showers on Friday in eastern United States and Canada. It's going to bring a lot of thunderstorms all across central United States, like Arkansas. They're bringing so much thunderstorms in Arkansas lately. Bringing a lot of thunderstorms there lately. Bringing chain lightning, very loud thunder, heavy downpours, large hail damage, winds, possible tornado.
Thank you, Frankie. Will you call back again next week? And did you have fun today?
Yes, I had fun. Best luck to you. I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to Bass Guy Show.
Thanks.
First, a simple get-together game. Each one may ask questions and try to guess his own identity. Get-together. This mixes the group well, and besides...
Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. They were so expensive they did not do it as some phone companies have.
I'm fine now, no more time. Oh, that's right, you had him on.
A cheerful greeting for friends you meet, an inquiry about their welfare, and everyone feels more at ease.
I'm fine now, no more tonsils. Oh, that's right, you had them out.
A cheerful greeting for friends you meet, an inquiry about their welfare, and everyone feels more at ease. That's what good manners do. They make everyone feel at ease.
I'm fine now, no more tonsils. Oh, that's right, you had them out.
A cheerful greeting for friends you meet, an inquiry about their welfare, and everyone feels more at ease. That's what good manners do. They make everyone feel at ease. Obeying all the traffic laws, yes, but more than that.